What's happening, everybody, and welcome to the very first official episode of the Shipwreck Show, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a hand. Give us a hand. It's fucking lit out here. I'm excited. It's exciting.
West side. Fuck you, Xander.
Damn, he said gang. He's on that gang shit. Oh, shit. I am messing things up already. Okay. And cool. Guys, it is lit. I'm super excited to be doing this with you. I am one of your hosts, Ernell Pearson, alongside the 5-star man, Devin Stanford.
Hi.
And originally known as the Crimson Chin, but no longer the Crimson Chin, at least for right now, until he grows it back out. We now have the Crimson Seat, Garrick Eakin.
Asada.
Crimson Seat.
Don't like that.
Keep my seat clean.
Oh, I like it. I love that for you, Garrick.
Y'all are just gonna watch me transform into an utter scumbag for the entire month of November.
Oh, dude, I am so ready for it, dude. You are the least scummiest fucking dude of this team.
I'm gonna devolve.
Garrick is so wholesome. His level of scumbag that he thinks is the most scumbagginess is like a fifth of me.
That's fair.
You guys think I'm so nice, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Garrick, I've been in a band with you before.
Oh, well, shit! Yeah, both two of you guys have.
It's just like Garrick.
If anybody would know, I'm one of those people that would know.
It's just Garrick. Listen, it's like you're. I feel like you're the most wholesome boy of the group, because the rest of even us four here in this call, we're all fucked up. We're all just.
I'm definitely not wholesome.
Yeah, we're not. We're all fucked up, like on a very, very deep attached level.
I don't know. I think Xander is pretty wholesome too, though.
Xander's fucked upness is far more low key than the rest of ours.
Yeah. You don't even know the half of it.
On the DL.
You don't even know the half of it.
That little voice there that we're talking about is my little type peanut. It's Xander. What's happening, baby?
What's up? How's it going? Y'all about ready to get nutty tonight?
Oh, we're nutty. Oh, I'm ready for the nut. I'm ready for the nut, bro. Point proven. And the other, and the last, and the most wonderful voice that you all heard is the queen of bitchin', Genesee Gabrielle. Hello, my love. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing better by the minute.
What are you drinking? What's in that nasty little cup?
It's tea, right? That's just tea. She's the wholesome one. It's tea,
right? The mild one.
See, that's the thing. So
Isn't it great?
It's beautiful.
So great.
It's beautiful because I framed our scene here by sort of like arrangements of fucked upness, right? So there's me and Devin at the top, who are just very like, we're fine with being openly fucked up, right? Like, it makes sense for us. Okay, but then on the bottom down there, we have the low key fucked upness. We have the silent killers, as one would say. The ones that I hate that wink, Xander. I hate that wink so damn much.
I loved it.
And then in the middle, of course, we have our wholesome Crimson Seat, right down there, just being fucking beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? With that fucking mustache,
A disaster.
I am.
You look like the manager.
It's $5
of
a ride, by the way. It's
Depot
for charity.
Department store.
There we go.
Hold on. Garrick said it's $5 a ride. Can we?
It's for charity.
That's a bargain.
Are you the store department manager at Home Depot? Because that's what you look like.
In Ron Swanson's voice, I know more than you.
You look like an episode fill-in character for like you're just
damn
going the tool guy and just like you got a hammer.
No,
It was so mean.
why'd you have to do our boy Garrick like that, bro?
I'm just a live action version of a King of the Hill character.
Who said that you're like a Matrix character? Like you're just binary? Who said that? Was that?
No, that stemmed from him. It stemmed from him saying that he was a part of the Matrix.
I was just like, don't worry about it. I'm just part of the simulation.
Well, we are part of the simulation as well, because this is the Shipwreck Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, 4, sometimes 5, of the Brethren Court gather together to discuss anything and everything that the 7 Seas has thrown our way each and every week. If you are riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/Good Kraken Show, where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive post-show content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services everywhere. But you can also support us by following and or subscribing to Good Kraken over at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, or by subscribing to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in the details and descriptions below in order to get updates when new episodes go live on podcast and video services everywhere. Okay, so
Yeah.
Give
me more of that.
Love
More
that.
of that.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, apparently I'm the brown seat. So we have this.
Guys, I haven't had enough of my quote unquote
You better not
tea
undercut
yet
me, dude.
for this.
I can already feel Devin just.
You can't Bella Thorne him, Ernell.
I should have smoked more.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That is fair. That is fair. So, for all of our listeners and viewers and newcomers and what have you, this is a technically new show. We've only done 1 episode of this prior of the Shipwreck Show, and it was technically episode 0, so we're not counting it as an episode. But the way that this works,
Pilot episode.
yeah, basically, we'll dip our little pinky toes in the water there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just dip it right in there, just the tip. You know what I'm saying?
Mom, is this
Just the
water
tip.
sanitary?
You're what?
Tarzan? Come on, bro.
With that said, the format of the show is very much just us hanging out and enjoying ourselves and talking and bullshitting and doing whatever the fuck we want to do, because this is our goddamn show. You know what I'm saying, y'all? You know what I'm fucking saying, y'all? So the way this works is that we will kind of be discussing conversations, topics over the course of the next amount of time that it takes for us to finish this episode and whatnot. And in between each questions, we'll be discussing even more details about the fucking topics that we got going on, and it's going to be a lot. So this week was going to be Devin. Devin has had a very busy and hectic week, so Devin has asked me to go ahead and take this week, and then we will start the rotation fresh from here going forward. So it'll be my week. Next week will be Devin. The week after that will be Garrick, and the week after that will be Xander. And that is how we will do it. That is how we shall do it.
Yes.
With that said, boys, my topic for tonight, the thing I wanted to bring to the table to you guys, and I want to start this off by explaining just a little bit of a backstory, okay? The other night, I am in Safeway, okay? And Safeway is where I cash my paychecks, because apparently my boss is too fucking cheap to get direct deposit, like a normal fucking human being. You know what I mean? It's 2021. Why the fuck do we not have direct deposit? I don't know, but that's a whole nother conversation. Anyways, I go to Safeway, I'm cashing my fucking paycheck, and after I get done cashing my paycheck, my weekly routine is to go get myself a weekly Chinese food meal from the Safeway deli. Okay? Just because I like Chinese food. That's my little rumbly in the tumbly. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I deserve
feel
it.
that.
I've earned it.
Honestly,
Okay? Like,
You do.
Safeway Chinese food kind of fucks as far as like grocery
Oh, it
store
fucks.
Chinese goes. Like it fucks.
But if it's left over, it's terrible.
Oh, it's trash, but it fucks. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
No,
Right.
fresh.
It's just
is
it's just
very
not
nice.
reheatable.
But it's those little like things that you look forward to at the end of the day. Like, like that's your thing, No,
Yes.
I like that. I like that.
Yes. Exactly. So, I'm this particular Friday, last Friday, I'm on my way to the deli. I'm going to the deli, and I'm like, I'm gonna get this fucking Chinese food. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna get the rumblies and my tumblies going. You know what I'm saying? And when I poop it out later, it's gonna be even better. Right? Like that's kind of just like the whole. I like to embrace the entire rotation. I call it the
Right.
cycle of life.
Yeah.
They talk about it in The Lion King. Fun fact.
The circle. I'm not gonna finish that.
Yeah.
DMCA.
Anyways, on my way to the deli, I hear someone say Ernell And I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that in the least fucking bit. Okay.
Who are you and how do you know me?
Well, it's like I haven't had that since like the when the lights go out days, right? So it's like I haven't had someone just publicly recognize me like that in a fucking while. It's been a long time since I've had that. And so when I hear someone do that now, I'm like, are you gonna hurt him? Like, oh, whoa. So I hear him, I turn, and I see a big white guy, right? And I'm like, hello, big white man. And so I do the usual routine where I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? And he's like, I don't fucking know your name. I don't fucking know your name. I'm good with faces. I'm not good with names. All right. Like, especially if you're a white dude, then I'm just like, you could be fucking Abraham Lincoln for all I fucking know. I don't fucking know. 7 years and 12 score. I don't know how the fucking speech went. Anyways,
4 score. 7 years.
12 score, 785.
I'm a low key history buff, just so you know.
Fair. Okay, fair enough.
Aristotle's?
Oh boy, here we
That's exciting.
Genesee. You're
Oh my
God. Genesee's fucking adorable. I love you so much. Anyways. This is like, oh my God, me too. Anyways, okay, so
Okay, anyway, another time. Finish your story.
So
Safeway, big white man.
So I see this big white dude, okay? And it hits me. I remember, oh, this guy's Jason. Okay, we went to high school together. And I had not seen this guy in so long. In so long, I have not seen this guy. The reason I bring this story up is because, gentlemen, you understand this, okay? There is an unspoken sort of like law amongst men that says the way you shake your hand is how we will judge each other. The initial handshake is how we will fucking know the vibe of what's going on. Basically, long story short, if you're a bitch, you handshake one way. If you're a man, you handshake another way. That's just like the unspoken thing. I don't like it. I think it's dumb. I think it's ridiculous. But
I'm so glad I'm not a man.
It's redonkulous. Trust me, I get it. But
Well,
there's
it's a judge of character. It's a judge of dominance. It's a judge of confidence.
Yes,
it's
yes,
a whole
yes.
slew of
Yeah,
things.
there's like
a lot.
there's
Is
an yeah, well there's
really
etiquette
crazy.
to a
Is
handshake.
commenting on my handshake being firm? Is that why?
yes.
maybe.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
exactly why.
Yeah.
That's exactly why. So
I thought it was a weird sex thing.
no.
It's
It's
much
like a
more like
respect thing.
business minded. I would say
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
very
I hate
business minded in the sense
Sorry.
where like it shows
It's
like
okay,
if you
we're
have
not
a
the
nice
best.
firm handshake,
isn't
that person
better.
you want to be in business with because they're confident, they know what they're doing, all this like that's kind of like the idea behind it.
Now here's
But
the
anyway.
deal. I'm also we're not fucking scumbags. So it could have been a sexual thing from him specifically. Fair enough.
When you started talking about like firmness and gentle, I was like, we're determining tops and bottoms. I see.
Oh no.
I'm a self-proclaimed
No.
power bottom, if you must know.
Oh no.
Yeah, you
no.
baby.
Self-proclaimed, huh?
Yeah.
Anyways, so I go to shake
Well,
his hand. Okay, I go to shake his hand, and there's like an initial like contact you make, right? It's like the idea is if you focus on this inner part next to your thumb,
The tang.
for our
tang.
audio listeners, it's the inside. Yeah, what's it called? Sander, what's it called?
The tang.
Tang. That's what they've named that.
That's what I was
Half
told.
of my
That's
tang
what I
on
was
one
told
side.
when I would go to the range and they're going over like how to properly hold a pistol. You place the tang of your hand, that
tang.
webbing, that inside webbing in between your index finger and your thumb, in that curve of the pistol.
The tang, like the delicious
Like
orange.
the delicious
the
space
orange
drink. Yes,
beverage that we drank as children. That's what you're
Yes.
telling me right now.
yes, the one with the
Tang.
commercial with the orangutan. Yes.
I hate it. I hate it so much. Anyway,
hate it
so
too.
so the idea is that you're diving in tang first, apparently. Which sounds filthy. It sounds
You just
disgusting.
thumbing that tang.
Just tang for you, just diving
Stick
right
your
into the
thumb
tang.
in that tang,
and
dude.
you're just bumping tang and tang. You're just
tangs.
bumping tangs, all right? You're bumping
Just sounds like a
tangs.
ska band. What?
Listen, it's taking me like 10 minutes just to get to one dumb fucking conversation. Bear with me, okay? We're bumping tangs. And as I'm aiming, this motherfucker, okay, does the second rule that you're not supposed to break. Oh, where'd Garrett go? Oh no, we lost Garrett. We lost Garrett.
I survived.
So we lost. So okay, there's. Oh Jesus, Garrick. Oh Jesus, Garrick. I fucking hate it. Oh, this is such a good show already. I fucking love it so much. Anyways, so we're bumping tangs. Now the second rule of the handshake is that you have to wait until the tangs are bumped before you make the squeeze. That's how you are confirming
Squeeze that tang.
That's how you're confirming the handshake is in completion. You have made 100% of the journey into bumping tang. Okay, 100% of the journey.
Nice.
Now,
Xander.
here's the deal. This piece of shit, all right, this fucking asshole closed the hand before the tang was initiated. The tang bumping.
Ooh, so he was just gripping your finger?
Squeezed finger. And I was forced.
Dude, that's a fucking no-no.
Now, here's the deal. Okay? I was forced to have to give him the finger shake. Right? Which none of us fucking like. I had to give him the fucking finger shake. And because I had to give him the finger shake, I looked like the bitch. Now, the issue is
He set you up to fail.
I'm fine with looking like the bitch. I don't care about looking like the
That's
bitch.
the
I'm
asshole,
the
though.
bitch all the fucking time. I don't care. My
Yeah, you are,
issue,
baby.
my issue is that he gave me a look that acknowledged that I was the bitch. That was my goddamn problem.
audacity.
Okay,
Damn, alpha male superiority
Right.
complex.
because it was that look where like he squeezed. He looked at our hands and then he looked up at me like he went from hand to eye contact. And I was like,
Celine
no,
Dion all of a
no.
sudden playing in the
Yeah, it was fucking ridiculous. The reason I bring up the story is I want to ask you guys, do you guys have any sort of just like embarrassing moment that you like regular everyday thing that you've gone through that was embarrassing, shouldn't have been embarrassing because it's dumb. It's not a huge fucking deal. But Garrick, what are you doing, dog? You're screwing? do you guys have any normal everyday thing that if anything goes wrong with it, it's embarrassing as fuck? Because that was the first time I've had this happen, and I was like, I don't like this. I never want to experience this again. Ever again.
Dude, awkward motherfucker. So I have quite a few of these actually.
Give
it's
us
the worst.
Give us your top that you like. The first one that comes to mind.
We all love a top.
I actually literally
That's
had
fair.
this happen today when I went to McDonald's to go buy my McRib. Like,
Hell yeah,
so
baby. Hell yeah, you did. Hell yeah,
I
you
was in the
did. It's McRib
I was
season,
in the-
baby.
It is McRib season. McRib's back. But hey, so I was in the drive-thru and I was just like, I was just doing like the regular order, and I was just like, all right, I've scripted this order at every McDonald's person ever, like for the last 10 years. I've got that down pat. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna throw the McRib in at the end so I don't fuck up everything else. And then I'm just like, all right, can I also get a McRib? And he dead ass was just like, no. And it was just silence for like 15 seconds. He was just like, I'm just kidding. You totally can't. And I was just, I didn't even know what to say. I was
You
just like,
fucking son of a bitch.
I was just like, oh, I think, okay. And then I just like drove around to the other window, and he looked at me. He's just like, you can tell he's just like, I got you. And I was just like, I just want to pay for my meal and never see you again because I can't ever treat you like, I know you're never like, you just gaslit the fuck out of me in a McDonald's drive-thru, and I can't hang with that. I was like, dude, it was just so unexpected. I was like, can I get a McRib? And he was just like, And I'm like, well, I mean, shit, you're the one who works here, so I guess okay. Like, I was like, I don't know what to respond to that. I was just like, yeah, that was today.
I have faith in you. Thank you for giving me
You're like,
giving me the
I guess
true
your
information.
word is the law. in this
Oh my
case.
God.
Oh,
I am not
master of the
McDonald
McRibs.
here. I am not McDonald here. You are. Like,
You have
right.
established dominance over me. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one though. That's a good one. I fucking hate that too.
Oh man.
I hate that too. And
I don't even know how I would react to that. Like, just like sitting there.
My
just
shit just can't keep it together tonight.
It's all-
barely,
it's all
barely,
good.
barely.
It's got to be one of us at least.
Oh yeah, good. It's good Kraken. It's on brand for us.
I have one, but before that, I had McDonald's ask me if I wanted a McRib yesterday.
What did you tell them?
Say it.
I said my instant reply was just for me. It's the McChicken, the original chicken sandwich, and the kid was just like, like that or the intercom.
Wait, did the like
I hear
the
doing God's
intercom
work.
like actually like cut out like his laugh?
Yeah.
You just like peeked his crappy headset.
I
No,
love
he
it.
probably like turned it off as fast as he could. But so I got a hot and spicy McChicken.
Yeah, of
I
course,
came up to
of
the
course.
window
As one
and
would.
then and we did
Fun
the
fact, that used to
interaction.
be
You
my
know,
stripper
he's like 440, and I was like, all right, here you go. And then he was like, he handed me back my card, and he was like, nice. Then laughed a little bit more.
What?
Remember when I told you about it on
The whole exchange.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
right,
just like,
right.
I was just like,
Yeah,
hey,
Nice.
he knows
Like-
the meme. He knows the meme.
He's a very well cultured person.
Yeah.
God. Oh my God.
So, you ready for the embarrassing story?
Oh, let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is back when Devin was 17 years old.
Oh, I love it already. I love it already. We're all fucking embarrassed by dumb shit at 17, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
For sure.
So I was at Clackamas Town Center. I was with
As
my
one
friend
is.
Koa, the vocalist of the band I was in at the time, the crew.
Yeah.
And we were shopping for some new clothes. I'm in PacSun, right? I'm trying clothes on and stuff.
Hell yeah, you are.
This girl is really cute. That's selling stuff. You know, same age, 17 years old.
It's PacSun, of course. Of
Yeah,
course.
it's PacSun.
Yeah.
I'm trying clothes on. I come out and blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at it in the mirror. And she goes, what do you think? And I was like, I think I look good. I said it like that to her. and then, like, immediately I was like, oh, what did I just do? What did I just do? Why did I say that? It was like the most awkward, weird thing I've ever said to a girl before. I was just like, what did I just do?
To be fair,
And she laughed at me
Yeah,
and
yeah,
walked away holding her face
And you
laughing.
never went back to that pack, son.
Not for a long
not
time.
for a long time. That is totally fair. I also sometimes say things that are just like, because it just will slide out of me
Yeah.
as Devin, yeah.
That was like a slow burn. It took a minute.
Oh, this is such a
I
good
didn't
show.
even have to say it.
We're not even 30 minutes in. This is probably the best piece of content we've ever put out.
I'm almost halfway through my bottle.
I love
We're
it.
doing great.
I'm gonna have
Everything's
to go
great.
get another.
Let's go. Xander,
Water.
Genesee, do either of you two have a quaint, dumb, embarrassing story?
I have one that comes to mind. So you know locks on doors, how they're supposed to make sure that the door doesn't open.
Functionally
That's generally
speaking,
what locks function as.
functionally.
Yes.
yes.
Oh
yes.
no, that's
yeah,
what
so-
they do. I've been using them wrong.
This was at my last unit that I was at.
Totally.
And I was
Yeah.
doing what most humans do, not number one, but number two. And yeah, I thought I was in the safety of this locked bathroom, only to find out that my supervisor
Oh no.
was in a rush.
Oh,
And he was in a rush
no.
so much that he twisted the knob so hard that the lock just didn't lock anymore and opened the door right to me just sitting there on my phone. For a hot second, I was just like, did this just happen? And like he like opened the door, paused for a second. Oh shit. and then walked out. But like in
you
that
lock
second when he
eyes?
said, "Oh shit," I was like, "You need something?"
Can I help you?
You're like, yeah, shit, that's the point, man. Can you get the fuck out? Like,
Like I literally just thought, "You need something?"
I fucking hate when people come in while you're using the bathroom. That's like my least fucking favorite thing in the world. I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like, 'cause I mean, like that's the thing. Like the doors are closed for a reason. Like we normally, like the kind of like what I learned at that point was that if it's not occupied, the door is wide open. That's how it is. If it's closed, assume someone's in there, or at least
Right.
fucking knock. This guy just went, "Oh, my bad."
Well, I feel like knocking is the
That's
first
always
step,
the
right?
most awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the knocking's supposed to initiate.
Granted, I will say this: he did like to walk around like he owned the place, so just putting that out there.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I hate people coming into the bathroom while I'm there, especially while I'm pooping.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
especially
I hate it when people will come in the bathroom too while I'm pooping.
Especially when I'm pooping.
Especially when
Yeah,
I'm
especially when they're coming.
especially when I'm pooping at
You're not
home.
supposed to do that in public bathrooms, Devin.
Well, the beauty is, I was actually
What,
going to say,
poop?
I
Talking
hate-
No,
about people.
come.
I was talking about people doing that while I'm pooping.
I mean, you're not supposed to. Okay, I mean, you're not supposed.
Sure, Devin.
You're not
There's
supposed to
so
do
many
that.
scenarios running through my brain right now. I'm trying to.
You're not supposed to do that in public bathrooms, but like, you know what I mean.
Oh, really?
But anyway, anyways,
But also, then there's the argument of like dorms, which kind of fall in between that like public bathroom and not public bathroom, because
Yeah,
that's where
yeah.
you live.
yeah.
And your
Mhm.
bathrooms are right next to your showers, and you know people are masturbating in the showers. Sorry to break it to you, but
Mhm,
it's just
yes.
happening.
Yeah, they are.
What?
They are.
I know.
Yeah, they
Sorry,
are
my
doing
shoe was untied.
I appreciate you guys trying to not get us flagged. I love all of you. I
Flagged
love
for
all
what?
of you.
Yeah,
Nothing.
this is water.
Tying shoes.
I'm
Tying shoes. That's what it is.
just eating raspberries.
Yeah, of course, yes. No, I hate it the most when I'm pooping at home, because I feel like when I'm pooping at home, I'm like on my phone and I'm in a realm, because like outside of that
Okay.
bathroom door is life. In this
Okay.
moment, I am pooping in my own bathroom. I would like to pretend the world does not exist outside of that door and outside of my phone. That is my time. I do not want people. Oh God! Hold on,
Now,
Garrett.
from
Garrett,
what-
you were gonna speak up first. What were you gonna say, Garrett?
I would just say, dude, like just as a rule of thumb, like pooping in your home is an elevated experience. Like that
a
is
sanctuary, right?
Like that is like, yeah, that's because you are at. No person is at their most vulnerable more than when they are shitting in the solace of their own bathroom. Like-
Shitting, pissing, or coming.
So
Yeah, all of the above. Like you just, if those doors are closed, like the outside world might as well not exist.
Devin, what's up?
Now from. Oh god.
Yeah,
What
Devin
makes
from patreon.com/Good Kraken Show.
It's even better when you have a bidet.
oh my god.
Xander, go ahead. Go ahead. What do you?
No, I was gonna say, so from one dad to another,
Oh,
on what level of pissed do you get when you're in that realm, and then all of a sudden,
yep.
Dad,
Yep.
Dad,
Yep.
and then they slide whatever they're working on
Yep.
under the
Yep.
under the thing,
Yeah.
or like they can't even fit it under the door. It's like, can you see it? Can you see it? No, I can't. I can't see. Can you just give me some time? Can you? Like she'll have like a toy spider, and like she'll try and shove one leg of the toy spider. Do you see it? Do you see it? Does it scare you? Because she knows I'm arachnophobic.
Yeah,
She's like, do
yeah.
you see it? And I was like, I can see the. I can see the a little bit of the. Can you just go, please?
Like, listen, you little hellion, if you can get the fuck away from the door, I swear to God, you're not getting dinner tonight.
I have a question.
What's up,
Have you
Evan?
guys seen This Is 40?
No.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
the neighbor spinoff, right? Like, or sequel.
No,
I guess
no, it's
it's the
Knocked Up. That's what
yeah,
it
it's the
was.
knocked up
Yeah.
spinoff. Yep.
Yeah.
No, that is like legit like parenting to a T. Like
It's
when they're
funny.
like by themselves, like I love her, but she's a little bitch sometimes.
Yeah. Honest to God, yeah. When
Yeah.
if
It's a
and
Paul Rudd movie, so you guys should
Yeah.
see it.
if and
Yeah,
or
no, it's a
when
great movie.
y'all ever decide to have children, if you ever do, hoo-wee. Genesee, what
Yes.
is your normal thing that's embarrassing for you?
Okay, TBH. I'm listening to all of your stories, and I think that, and I was like trying to think of a story, and I think I might be the problem because like I think of all of these things, and I'm like, I am the person who is causing all of these issues. I am the person who can't shake hands. Like I'm the person who's walking in
That
on your bathroom
tracks.
stall. Doesn't it? Doesn't it?
You bastard!
And so in that vein, I do have a story. Earlier Ernell mentioned being terrible with names, right? In your explanation for this thing, right?
Yes.
I am also awful with names, just god awful. Which is hilarious because I too have a complicated name and I choose to go by the most complicated version of my name, which is having 2 first names.
Right.
That nobody can spell for the life of them. I mean, they can't even spell Gabrielle. I'm like, I'm not Gabriel, damn it. Yeah, no, literally, Ernell, same with that face.
That's pretty. Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't make sense. So you would think that like being someone with a complicated name, I would be good at them. I'm not. I'm shit. I'm absolute garbage. And so there was this one time where I was at an event for my major, one of my majors in college, and I was chatting up this guy. We were like waiting to talk to our advisor, and I was chatting him up, and we did the initial like, oh, I'm Genesee, oh, I'm so and so. You just know that you're gonna forget their name, right? Because you met them at an event, and it's like whatever.
I don't like you that much. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're chatting, and I get he's like, we're talking classes we're gonna take next term, and I just Model UN, and whenever you get me started talking about Model UN, I just can't fucking stop. And so I went on this like 5-minute monologue about Model UN, and this poor man is like standing in front of me, just listening to me and being so nice. And so I was like, oh, look at this. He might be okay. And so I, instead of doing the normal thing and like asking again what his name was, like before we part ways, I was like, oh yeah, your name was John, right?
Oh no.
His name was
It
not
was,
John.
in fact, not John.
Matthew.
It was Sam, so it was another generic ass white man name.
Oh my god.
In my defense.
He's like,
but,
close.
Ryan.
and
Sam.
then after that, we proceeded to date for many months, and I
Oh.
learned that was in fact not the first time I met
That's a
him.
plot twist.
Yeah. And it turns out that was not the first time I met him. I actually met him in a different poli-sci event and completely forgot he existed, like 100%. But he was really quiet, and he was just kind of sitting there watching our conversation. I remember now, like, Genesee, I sat at your table for that like first event of that year, and I was like, oh fuck.
Oh no. Oh no.
I didn't remember you or
I
your
too
name.
know the effects of marijuana. Okay.
Yes,
it
you
should
do.
Be stated, I went to Humboldt State University, so
You were like,
Humboldt,
yeah.
Humboldt,
of course.
California. I was not high as shit. Actually, I stayed relatively sober.
I'm not a cop, Genesee. It's fine. Like,
You would say you stayed,
but
you stayed
Garrick is.
pretty mild. Would you say?
For those of you that are not watching visually, my cup says mild one on it. So
And
that's
Garrick
why all
has a
the
mustache
jokes.
now.
which is a fucking lie. Genesee. But sure.
I do feel like I have to share the story of this though. Okay, so
Yeah. Hit us with it. What's up?
as you know, I have a fiance who I refer to as fiance, wife interchangeably.
Yes.
Love of my life, wonderful woman, Naomi. Also, I'm here today because she knows Ernell and she introduced us. So look at that. And when we got engaged, I was like, I want a goddamn mug. I love mugs. And I was like, I want like a wife mug, right? But all of the fucking mugs come as like Mr. and Mrs. and it's really fucking annoying.
Mhm,
Or it's
mhm.
like, oh, I'm your Minnie and you're my Mickey, and I'm like, why can't we be like Daisy and Minnie,
Yeah,
motherfuckers?
why can't we be SpongeBob and Patrick? You know what I mean?
Why can't we do SpongeBob and Patrick? For real. Why can't we be Finn and Poe? You know? And so we saw these at a store, my mom, and they say mild one and wild one, respectively. And
Okay.
Sure, okay.
it is the kind of running joke in my family that I am the meek and mild sauce, is what we called me.
That's fair. That's fair. I can see it.
Yeah, and it's hilarious because like it is a running joke, especially with me and Naomi, because like we always refer to me as like the mild one, or like, oh yeah, I'm like the silent killer almost, because I don't know what it is, but like especially in my family, like my dad is the one who labeled me the mild one because I have two brothers. And I guess somehow I became the quote unquote good child. Like I don't know how that happened, but one time we were chatting and he was like, well, yeah, because you're the angel. What the fuck? Is this like some weird gendered thing? And he was like, no, your brothers are deep.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
dead ass.
Yeah. That's
Dead
fair.
ass.
That's
And
fair.
I was like, well, that's valid.
Yeah.
Also, like I am just the academic type, and so like I just kind of sit and was in school for like a really long time, and so I didn't do a lot. I also live far away, so the shit that I do cause, they don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Out of sight, out of mind.
And they won't. Yeah, God, because we are
Until they watch
snitches.
this show.
Let's just hope that they don't listen to my podcast. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
And then also, like Naomi has pointed out that like the ways in which I am wild are like
Horny.
I wasn't gonna say it. Yeah, that, and
Because
then
that's mine. That's mine.
it's more accurately like I am like I refer to myself as the IRL chaos demon.
Yeah, that's fair.
TBH. Yeah. Like I'm just kind of a chaotic mess. Like I'm the kind of like chaos where like I set like 10 alarms in the morning to wake up.
Oh, I do the
that
same.
too.
Yeah, I do the same because I refuse.
Actually, I've narrowed it down to like 3 or 4 depending on the day.
Yeah, no, fuck
Yeah,
that.
I usually have
you.
3.
Yeah,
Good
fuck
for
that.
you.
Fuck that.
Good
I
for you.
have. I
Bruh,
think.
I have one.
Who are you?
Yeah, I know.
He's a cop.
Witchcraft.
You guys ready? You guys ready?
Yes.
Jesus. Hold on.
You have to go.
Dude, that's anxiety fucking city. That's so much
No,
shit
it's
on your
not.
screen.
Dude,
No, it's
like,
not.
listen, I
Okay,
am.
so I have 3 main ones. And one just backup.
Well,
So technically 4.
here's the deal, right? Like I'm a thick boy, so like I am almost
You got
confident I have sleep apnea, right? Like almost like if I went to a doctor and
Look at that.
and we did a sleep
You guys are monsters.
and if we did a sleep test, the doctor would come into the room and I would immediately say I have sleep apnea. And he'd be like, "Oh, how'd you know?" And I would look at the scale against the wall and be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" As for anyone who doesn't know this, listeners or viewers, people who are overweight have a higher chance of having sleep apnea, which is why I connect the two. And I'd be snoring. Dog. It happens, but when you got these thick ass thighs, sometimes you just can't help it. You know what I'm saying? When that dump truck is just so juicy. Just so fucking juicy. You know what I mean?
This is how he talks about himself.
It's called body positivity, Devin. Don't be a fucking hater.
No, it's not the body positivity part. It's the they're so juicy.
Yeah, that's fucking Bopo. Hashtag Bopo babe.
It's the only way that I can put it. Genesee, your volume thing on your microphone. Could you entertain me really quick and just turn that all the way to the left? And
yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, that sort of acts as like extra volume on that one. So honestly, you don't even have to have it turned up at all.
Excellent.
Yeah. If we need you louder, I can just turn you up on our end.
Please do.
Yeah.
Please
Please turn you up. Please
run
turn
my
you up.
life.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You and Raven are in charge. Jesus, take the wheel.
Speaking of running your life, though, we have someone who wrote in to into patreon.com/Kraken Show, just like you guys can at home.
Beautiful.
And is actually Genesee's lovely Naomi. Naomi Fox, and Naomi has asked us to talk about some fun stuff here. And Naomi asks, what is one conspiracy theory that each of you believe is true, regardless of proof or outside opinion?
God.
Sound
I know we all have one.
sound off, and whoever wants to go, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Because I know I got some. What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Because I see Zader typing things.
I gotta rack my brain on some
Yeah.
stuff.
Tight
I
aliens.
have
gotta pick
insider
one.
information.
Well, we already know aliens are real. United States government confirmed it.
Aliens.
Obviously.
Yes. Well, I mean, like, sure. Okay, fine. Lizard aliens.
Lizard.
Ernell, do you have one?
Aliens.
Okay. That's
No,
boring, but okay.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Honestly, I think the main one that comes to mind that like legit is like not proven either way is 9/11.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
there's
Yeah.
no fucking way
I
George
honestly
Bush.
thought that was proven. TBH.
I mean, people are trying. They're trying, and like, let's
Yeah.
be real. Like,
I don't.
yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't think Hitler died in World War II.
Oh, that's a juicy one. Okay, King.
That is
Yeah.
a juicy one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, it is.
Probably dead by
I
now.
don't have a
but-
lot of facts, but I just believe it. Just
I mean, I guess that's kind of the point of the question. You don't have to. You
Yeah,
just,
you don't need facts.
Right.
You
Like,
don't
I
need
don't
facts.
need- I know it
I've
in my
watched
soul.
documentaries. He had like body doubles and stuff that like were photographed and stuff like that. And they're saying that the body they found was literally just one of his body doubles, and he apparently like went and lived in, I want to say like Costa Rica or something
That
like that.
is absolutely a conspiracy theory, and I love it.
Hitler
Yeah.
went to Costa Rica.
Yeah, he like lives his days in South America. Well, he's probably dead now. I mean, it's this happened like 80 years ago now.
He's like, I shall take the pina colada. 9.
Frozen or stirred.
Costa Rica. Wow.
I don't know. It was something like that. I gotta look into it again. But
no,
yeah,
I mean that's no.
believe
That's
that.
I'm not saying that as any like. Catch
I mean, it's
to you or anything.
believable. I mean, it's kind of funny how the United States just had all these scientists and then formed NASA, and then they named it Operation Paperclip.
It's just in my head. It's hard for me to imagine Hitler like in the midst of like American soldiers breaking into the room that he was supposed to be in. And then him being like, we have to go, right? To his wife or whatever. We have to leave. She says, to where? And he goes, Costa Rica.
He probably just says South America.
Honestly,
Sure. And he just ended up in Costa Rica. He like
Well, no, his girlfriend, wife, fiance, whatever she was dead. She died.
Oh, so you think Hitler made it, but not her.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? Do you think he sacrificed?
Because they confirmed her death like 100%, but everybody's been like,
I mean,
that it's like all the Hitler like autopsies were like inconclusive. You know what I mean?
what if it was actually the wife was actually Hitler and it was Hitler's wife that made it out?
or what if it was like
I don't know.
a U.S. or British mission that killed Hitler, and that's why the autopsies were inconclusive, because someone paid them off to make it inconclusive so that their governments couldn't be held responsible.
Or
Who
what,
knows?
Or what if Hitler was an alien? And
Okay.
I don't think aliens are that
I'm gonna have
bad.
to grab another beverage just for that comment right there. I'll be right back.
Get some
Listen,
tea,
listen.
man. Get some tea.
I'm
Ernell just grows a fro, just like
yeah.
Love it. I do have to say, though, conspiracy theories are kind of like not needed when you have the United States government.
That's fair.
You know, I'm like
That's
thinking
fair.
about like Operation Paperclip, thinking about like anything having to do with Cuba.
The HARP
you have-
machine. Yeah.
Do you have any idea how many times the United
Another
States
one.
government has like it's been confirmed that we have tried to kill Fidel Castro? I mean, it's a goddamn miracle that man died of natural.
Oh,
Just saying.
Not
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Yeah. Natural causes. It was actually the Suicide Squad. We just saw that documentary.
Also, I've been watching Rain, so like everything is like so dramatic right. Like,
oh, you're just everything. You're just seeing melodrama
everything is like
around you.
Regency era melodrama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll respond to Naomi, and I'll be like, "Can be reunited, my love."
Yeah. Yeah.
She gets
That's
home
fair.
in 3 hours.
That's fair. That's fair. Garrick, I want to know yours because I feel like yours is going to be the best.
Eric already went.
I feel like you guys, I definitely have not gone. So
Yes.
Didn't you-
What
Didn't
did
you-
what
Don't
did
try
you
to
say?
muzzle
What did
him.
Garrick say?
You talked about the
Nothing.
McDonald's thing.
No. I'm talking about his conspiracy
What?
theory.
Oh, conspiracy.
Yeah, we're not even on that subject. Devin. Devin, baby. No.
I
love
was
you.
just reading the show notes. And
It's
I thought
okay.
we were
It's
there for
okay.
some
No.
you just erased like the last 10 minutes.
Did
Yeah,
you steal
I
my
would-
tea, Devin? What the fuck is happening?
I know.
Oh my God.
Devin's like, yeah, we're not going to tell Genesee out of nowhere. Just like, we're not
Oh.
going to tell Genesee's parents. It's fine. Garrick, what is your what is your conspiracy theory thing? Like,
I feel like
what
you
is
guys
yours?
are going to be like just underwhelmed as fuck. Dude, there is just some spoopy shit about their Bermuda Triangle. Like, that shit's just not fucking right. Like, it's not right. It shouldn't, like, I don't even, like, nobody can explain it. We can't explain, but shit just doesn't go nowhere, y'all. Okay? I don't know where it goes, but it's not nowhere. And they can't find shipwrecks, and there's nothing in the water, and there's still people living around there, and they ain't disappearing, but everything that goes in ain't coming back out, and that's just not okay. And the fact people still have the balls to try to even travel that direction, dude, that's like driving behind logging trucks if you've seen Final Destination. It's just some shit you don't do anymore.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Can I tell
Traveling,
you? I want to say
traveling through the Bermuda Triangle, traveling behind log trucks, playing with Ouija boards. Nope.
It's
Yeah,
just a
I've
no.
done one of those before. It's not fun.
yeah, going ass to mouth.
It was
yeah.
driving behind a log truck, wasn't it, Devin?
No.
Actually,
wasn't.
Yeah, bro,
funny
it's
story.
just a
Funny,
no-go.
funny story. The other week, me and Chase were on the phone while we were working, and this piece of shit, this fucking guy. You know what I mean? You know what I fucking mean? Me and him were talking about the Bermuda Triangle, and I was like telling him, I was like, did they ever like figure out what that is that's like making everything disappear? And he's like, well, I'm pretty sure they did. And I was like, I mean, like, it just. I don't think they ever did, my dude. Like, well, hold on. It gets better. And he was like, I'm pretty sure they did. I was like, there's no fucking way that they fucking figured out Bermuda. Like, there's no goddamn way, right? And he was like, well, I mean, like, ask your people. I was like, what the fuck do you mean, ask my people? As like a joke. Because and Chase, like, here's the deal. Okay, there's an explanation. Because Chase is not a piece of shit. I'm not out here just outing fucking Chase.
Yeah.
A little bit.
She's like, I'm taking notes.
A little bit. So I asked Chase, I was like, Chase, what do you mean my people? He's like, well, I mean, like, your people over in like that part of like the Pacific Ocean. Like, what is the name for that? I was like, Chase, the Bermuda Triangle isn't in the Pacific Ocean. And he's like, what are you talking about? I was like, the Bermuda Triangle is an area in between Bermuda and Florida and another island. That's the Atlantic Ocean, dickhead.
Yeah.
And he was like, no. And he looked it up and he was like, and he said, I'm so sorry. And I was like, I don't know how, but that was racist. And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I totally didn't mean that. I was like, no,
Oh
it's
my
fine.
God.
You know,
It's fine.
since we're on the topic, my second favorite conspiracy theory, because this isn't my one, but my second favorite is Chase. I'm not convinced Chase exists. Like I really do kind of think that Chase is one of you because the only thing I've seen of Chase or heard of Chase, I don't think he's ever messaged the group chat ever.
No, he's not in the group chat. He's on the group chat.
The only thing I have ever heard of them is the part that they have in the intro video, and honestly, that could be anyone. Fuckers dumbass.
That's true.
That's my second favorite conspiracy.
Well, because Genesee hasn't been in any of our like gameplay streams, guys. So it's like she.
Yeah.
Well,
that's true.
Why would
That's
I?
true.
You
Like,
don't
so
want
it's
me
like-
there.
Yeah.
Nobody wants me there.
or no one Australian on us for a second there.
Boys.
First off, Kiwi. I'm not gonna take Australian. First off, all right.
Are you Australian?
Sorry.
Maori. I'm
Have you
Kiwi.
lived
Okay,
there?
we're not Australian. We're not Australian. It's not the
New
same thing.
Zealand.
Yes.
Yeah, no. So actually, on that subject, I actually remember seeing he was actually really good at his accents, but he was a stand-up comedian. I think his name was like Elon Gold or something like that.
Okay.
And he actually illustrated the difference between the New Zealand accent and the Australian accent, and what I took away from it was the fact that New Zealand is a lot like Australian, but much happier. like just like the tones, just the tones.
Kind
of
of.
it.
We so one thing I can point out is Kiwi accents. We pronounce our e's like i's, our i's like a's, and our a's like a's. So for really,
I'm following. I'm following.
a big example that we usually have. So if I gotta bring it back out, it's been a while since I've been around my family. Okay, so if I say I'm gonna go clean my dick, and then I say I'm gonna go clean my dick, what would you all think that I was saying? Which of the
I'm gonna
two?
clean my deck.
You got stank dick.
So dick and dick are two different words. One is my pee-pee.
Right.
Penis.
One
Or no.
is my back patio. And you'll never know which one it is. You'll never know which one it is because they sound the same, but they're not.
I'm gonna have to find a clip from that guy, and I want to get your take on it.
Okay. Send that my way.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Xander, you had commentary on the Bermuda thing. You were going to jump in for a second.
Yes.
What's that
So earlier I mentioned that I'm somewhat of a history buff. So I remember watching the History Channel with my father long ago, and they were exploring the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. And one thing that they found that was kind of synonymous with like a lot of the ships malfunctioning in that area, and even like Amelia Earhart's plane, was that on the sea floor there were cracks that were releasing these bubbles that, when they reached the top, released this methane gas that would affect the onboard electronics or something like that. That's one thing that I remember specifically from this episode. But it still doesn't. I mean, that's like one thing that's just like, okay, that's logical. But how else do you explain like all this other shit? Like, why can't we fucking find that shit? Like, like
Yeah.
It's very muddled. So I kind of agree with Garrick on that one. Where that one I still believe that there's some fishy shit going on over there.
One that I heard about the Bermuda Triangle was that like there's potentially some sort of like type of like stone or sand that's on the seafloor in the Bermuda Triangle that's not anywhere else in the world that has like way higher like magnetism levels. So there's ships and like airplanes and stuff that are being pulled into the ocean because of magnets, because science, right? So it's like and
Science, bitch.
to me that sounds like the hypest theory, because to me like in my brain, right, I'm imagining like a ship just coasting against the water and they're like, oh, what a beautiful sea, and then they just dive straight in the fucking water and nose first. And they're like, what the fuck, dude? It's lit.
I think how cool it would be is like, so we've mentioned aliens before, like, and we have footage of UFOs that are released to the public, like from the US government, all this other stuff. How dope would it be if like the Bermuda Triangle is actually a place where the first spot that aliens like traveled to Earth and helped establish, like the pyramids in Egypt and Stonehenge and all this other crazy unexplainable shit. And that's like that was like where their ship landed. And it's a pyramid ship. And it's actually the darkness.
God damn it.
Destiny. Okay, great.
So
You kill me.
I have a conspiracy theory for it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
The conspiracy theory that the Bermuda Triangle is like a passage, a portal through to Hollow Earth.
It's also a passage into my
God damn it.
No, Devin, no. I can't.
I love it here. I love it here. Guys, are you ready to go into Oh,
I didn't give mine.
I didn't know if you had one or
Yeah,
not.
I didn't get
Okay,
mine
go
either.
ahead.
Don't fucking
Go.
stop me.
Go,
Okay.
go.
I love you. I love you.
I love you
My
too.
conspiracy theory
Okay.
I'm very passionate about because you see, okay. Oh no. Okay.
Oh no.
She's like, eyes are on me. Oh no.
Go on.
No, literally, I can feel my face like everything's a disaster.
I can
So,
feel my face and
um,
I'm with you. Anyways,
Harry Potter. Are we familiar?
that's
with-
it. You just end right there. Harry Potter.
My favorite conspiracy theory. I'm pretty sure I learned from a tweet was it was when
Sander.
fuck, that was so fast, Sandra. How did you do that?
He's
I
so
don't
in
know
stock.
those.
It's on my
I keep
bookshelf.
those in my closet of shame, if we're being honest.
He keeps that shit in
Um,
stock. Yeah.
So when dislike of J.K. Rowling first started like circulating because she is a TERF and
Yes.
that's not good.
Yep.
This conspiracy theory started circulating that the wizarding world is 100% real. It is all accurate. What she was writing about was not actually written out of creativity. It was written out of fact. And she is Rita Skeeter, and she was banned from the wizarding world because she's a bitch. That's my favorite conspiracy theory
That's
ever. Is that
That's fair.
she didn't actually write Harry Potter as being, as creative and what see it as. It's just she is Rita Skeeter.
So I love that you said that because that actually reminded me of my top number one conspiracy theory.
Oh, it's
and
lit. Let's go.
that bumps my conspiracy theory on deja vu being in evidence of time travel down to number 2.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
I'm ready.
That's a good one too.
I am thoroughly convinced that there is a secret legion of magicians here on Earth.
All right, I'm out.
Okay. No,
I love
hear
it.
me out. Hear me out.
Doctor Strange.
Not
yes.
magicians as in we're gonna have wand fights in the goddamn bathroom. Like
Okay.
I'm saying like the magicians that you see on TV, like David Blaine and Chris Angel and all this other stuff. Like
Doctor Strange,
I
yeah.
feel like once you get to a certain point when you're like you're a kid, right? And you're magic, that's cool. And you go to Barnes and Noble and you get a book and you teach yourself all these little magic tricks and stuff like that. You master that book, right? And then you get a letter in the mail saying, "We've seen what you can do. Let's make you better." And there's like a secret organization of magicians that teach you all these fucking tricks and shit. And then you go out into the world, and in Vegas and shit like that, and you start. I'm thoroughly convinced that is.
Honey, that is not a conspiracy theory because it is real and it is called the Magic Castle in fucking LA. Just
What?
letting you know. Yeah.
What?
Do you guys not know what the Magic Castle is?
Hold on.
You guys don't know?
Xander's
The Magic Castle sounds like a strip club.
Yeah, it does.
It's not.
Hold
It's
on.
not.
Hold on.
You're telling me I shouldn't have given up on my dream
Wait.
on corporate magic?
Wait, it's not too late. It's not too late. Okay.
Where's my
It's not
second
too
one?
late. It's never too late.
We both did.
Even if I say
You can do magic.
Wait.
Anyways.
Oh, like 100%. You guys don't know what I'm talking about?
No, what the fuck is magic? That
No.
sounds
What
like a
the
sex toy
Oh,
store. That's a
okay.
sex toy store. That's what that is. I don't.
It's not.
yeah, I think I
Okay.
have their gift card.
First
You
of
do.
all,
You do. I promise.
Sandra-
Oh wait,
Well,
hold on,
hold on.
Genesee.
I've
Genesee,
been
Genesee, wait
working
for
on
it.
it.
Wait for it.
what did I do?
Wait for it. Watch Xander. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? In his back. There you go. See? Boom. Right there. Right there.
That's
Magic
one thing
Castle.
I've been working on for so long.
Yes, you
Ever
have.
since Ant-Man
Yes,
2.
you have. Yes, you have.
Ant-Man
So,
2.
Genesee, what is the Magic Castle sex store? What is
Okay.
the Magic Castle?
So first of all, Xander, earlier you were talking about comedians, and I don't know if y'all know this, but my mom's a stand-up comedian. She
I did
trained
not
at
know
Second
that.
City.
Link? Are there links?
She doesn't practice anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so she practiced, studied, whatever at Second City. She's actually really famous.
Okay.
You know how I was talking earlier about how it's an ongoing joke in the family, the mild one? I'm also the not funny one. Like, my mom and my brothers are fucking hilarious. and I'm just sitting over here like meek and mild sauce, boring as shit.
Oh,
But yeah, my
Genesee.
mom's.
Oh, Genesee.
You gotta give yourself some credit.
Yeah, I know. Give
You're
yourself
right.
some
My
love.
self-deprecation is hilarious. No, I'm just fucking with you. So,
Same.
actually, I have realized like very recently in the last like 2 years that I actually did get the charisma gene in my family, and I didn't. That like totally escaped me because my my brother Curtis is charismatic as shit, and it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. I also think Arrow is charismatic as shit, but he's shy. He's the cutest little thing on the planet. He's why I have my little arrow right.
Yes, of course.
And
of course. Yes.
but yeah, so they're hilarious. And my mom is like straight up like one of the funniest people you'll ever meet. I mean, like she's amazing. And she makes friends with literally everybody. So it's like kind of this weird thing that like I know a bunch of like random like famous people, and we've been to like so many different places because my mom like is just so fucking charismatic, and she just like she's the person who meets. Stop it, Garrick. I can't.
Garrick just
Fucking evil scientist over here.
just snuggling, dog. And then Devin's like facial lighting right now looks like he's in Saw. It's like the exact same like color hue in Saw.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, the part
Oh, no.
where he's like sawed his leg off, and you find out the body in the middle is actually Jigsaw. Spoiler. Ooh, he closed the door. The guy on the ground's like, no, that's Devin. Devin's the guy who cut off his leg.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm just reading the whole membership process for the Academy of Magical Arts right now. That's what I've been
Oh.
doing.
I don't know if that's the same as Magic Castle.
Can you send me a
but
link?
it's
Well, that's
It is at the Magic
the-
Castle, our world famous clubhouse,
I
the
will drop
Academy of
everything. I will drop
Magical.
my stream. I will drop GK. I will drop virus. I'll drop my.
It's hold on.
Hold on.
I'm
I
sorry.
became a magician pilgrim and live in LA.
Is it like a monthly
No.
subscription for these sex toys, or like?
No. Okay, stop it.
Can you get a bad dragon?
Stop it, you. This is a respectful craft. Not that sex
No,
toys
it's not. No,
Sex
it's
toys
not.
are very respectful.
Yo,
Okay,
why
so
did Baby
my-
Yoda move?
Well, we'll get that's we'll
He
get
did
into
not.
that.
He did
We'll get
not.
into that
Shut
another
up.
fucking
Okay.
time. We'll get into that another time.
My point being, my mom makes friends everywhere. I mean, it's insane. And like we're friends with E.G. Daily. The voice
Oh,
of Bubbles.
Yes.
And the voice of what's his face from she played
Love
one of the
that show.
kids in Rugrats. Shut up.
Rugrats. Tommy Pickles.
Oh, wow.
Chucky.
I think it might have been Tommy. I think it might have been Tommy Pickles. I'm
Oh,
not sure,
okay.
but she's
Oh.
she's very, very phenomenal voice actor. And we first met when I was God, I'm outing myself. Okay.
Yeah.
I swear to God I'm gonna talk about the Magic Castle, but I feel like I do have to finish this.
Okay.
I auditioned
okay.
for America's Got Talent. I do in
Oh.
fact not have talent. But I have too much self-starter power, and I was just
Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So I was 13 and I was on YouTube and I watched all these videos of America's Got Talent, and I was like, this is just like everyday fucking people on America's Got Talent. I was like, why the fuck don't I go on America's Got Talent? I live near LA. Why the fuck not? And so I did. And I met one of the sweetest people I've ever met. I can't remember her name because I'm terrible with names, but E.G.'s daughter is like one of the sweetest people I've ever met. We were in line together and like we just like talked all day and like ran vocal practices together all day. And she's just like I honestly like being the daughter of someone so famous. It is a miracle that she was just so sweet and down to earth. One of the sweetest people on fucking earth. And that's how we know E.G. Daily. So yeah, and then she and my mom reconnected, apparently, because
Sure.
LA.
Sure. Yeah.
Question
LA.
mark.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense. Of course. So Magic Castle.
That is to say, my mom knows fucking people.
Yes.
She is just a very friendly person. So she has been to the Magic Castle on many occasions. The Magic Castle is a castle in
A
Los
sex store.
Angeles. It is not a sex store. It is a magician's alliance. So it is where magicians go to train. Some of the most like profound and talented magicians in the world perform at Magic Castle. And to be a member, you have to have an in. It is a very like kind of like speakeasy-esque thing. My dad is actually like talking about it recently because my dad's my dad. And my entire family is just wild. And he was like, yeah, I think I might become a member at Magic Castle. It's not like really fucking hard. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, who are you? Like, my dad is literally just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna call up a friend and become a member of the Magic Castle. Like, I don't understand my family. Honestly, the Burkett family might be a conspiracy theory. Like, there might be.
So what I'm getting from this is I was right all along.
You were right all along.
Yeah.
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's called the Magic Castle, and it is in
I
Los
have been
Angeles.
thinking this since I was fucking 12.
Xander, I fucking the second you said that, I was like, that sounds like the Magic Castle.
Hold on.
It is
Chad
literally
do it
just
in
like,
reality.
Breaking news. Xander found out that the Magic Castle is real. Nolan Horn.
I'm
Oh my
sorry. Did I just,
God.
like, break your universe? I'm sorry.
No,
So-
you just made my universe so much better because now I can rest easy at night.
So,
No
Tell
one
us
got
about
this
this
exists.
deja vu time travel.
so Genesee, you mentioned that
No.
this place you kind of have to have like an inn for the Magic Castle. I'm not on the sex store thing right now, but it does sound like it kind of functions like the Comedy Store, the stand up venue in Hollywood. Have you heard of that? Have you guys heard of that place?
I've heard of
Yes.
that one, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a historical like stand up comedy
Yeah.
venue. That like
Yeah.
if you ever perform there, it's like guaranteed you're going to be famous. Like it's like one of those fucking things. But it's
Yeah.
real hard to get like
And very
any
much,
sort of
like,
set there.
Yeah, you have to know somebody who knows somebody.
Yeah, because
Similar
Same.
to like Club 23 or 33.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
we only have a few more minutes before I want to get into our last question for the night. Xander, did you want to go more in depth on the deja vu time travel? Or like
Also, I want to ask, why would it mean time travel and not like premonition? not
So
fortune
this is
telling?
why I say time travel. So
oh, Xander was ready for this, dude. You see him?
for the
Look at
longest
him.
time, I have been, and okay, so I am also, not only am I a self-proclaimed power bottom, but I'm also self-proclaimed expert in quantum theory. So
just like how I'm a doctor guy, you're a science guy. I love that. Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So I am thoroughly convinced that episodes of Deja Vu are an example or an evidence of time travel, because at some point, whether it is either you yourself or someone in your immediate vicinity, someone has time traveled to that point and changed something. And that is the basically the line of time that you are in, trying to get back on track, in a sense.
What?
So I'm under the influence that in the event that, so you are traveling through time right now. Okay,
Yes,
someone
yes.
comes back to that time period within your vicinity, changes one little thing. They step on a goddamn butterfly, right? And they change the direction of time. So that is time trying to weave itself back to where it's supposed to go after that change. So that's why you experience like this weird thing. So because it kind of does like a little rewind, a little bit. Hold on, let me figure this fucking thing out, and then carry on.
Okay, so what is the catalyst for this exactly? So you're saying that like, because that's the part I'm confused here. You're saying someone steps on a butterfly and now the trajectory of time has now changed, and that causes you
It
to
sounds
have
like a really minuscule, like a really minuscule version of the butterfly effect that like doesn't get to finish its chain. It's like the
Right.
timeline's like it's correcting before the butterfly effect can continue. So it's like little
Yeah.
things that cause it, and that's why it's just a blip.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. Genesee missed
But you-
all
but-
of it.
but-
Genesee
but-
missed all of it.
Overall, you don't fully see the ramifications of it, because in actuality, and that's why I'm not so much sure that it's necessarily you that is traveling back in time, and it's because I've heard theories where it's you that travels back in time and you change something. That's why you're remembering certain aspects of that small window of time because you yourself traveled back. Kind of like there's that Netflix show, I think it was Travelers, where time travel wasn't necessarily you getting into a contraption and physically traveling back. It was your consciousness traveling back in time to your previous self. So in this case, it would be like your previous self going back in time, changing something up. And the reason you remember that window of time is because you did experience that already, but you changed something in that. And now you're going back to the start of that event and living through it with that change in place. That is one of the theories.
I understand this theory. I also like the idea of somebody like traveling back in time and like, let's say, landing in your vicinity somewhere without you knowing, because now that you explain it like that, it's like I do recall like when you have that deja vu experience, you like kind of feel it, you know?
Yeah.
You do. You kind of feel
In my experience, it's always been like a full body experience.
Yeah.
Not just memory wise, but like
it's like a warm but cold feeling at the same time of just like awareness.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
So okay, so couple things here before we move on, because now I'm like, okay,
You're invested.
because so I'm confused, right? As I'm trying to embrace all the details. As I want to support my boy. I want to support my boy Xander here. Okay, in both.
Well, it confuses me too. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
sure. But I want to support you in wanting to work at a sex shop, and I also want to support you in wanting to explain deja vu here. So let me
been there, done that. I mean,
by what I understand so far, right, is that this is the equivalent. What you're saying is that deja vu is essentially the concept of taking the Infinity Stones from a different timeline and then not putting them back. But the deja vu is the act of Steve Rogers putting them back.
in a nutshell, yes.
Okay.
So
In a nutshell,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
on that, I have to say the question that Naomi wanted to ask, that I was like, babe, no one's gonna understand what you mean, was, are the Infinity Stones, oh god, what was the word she used?
Part of the magic castle.
Fuck me. Part of the magic castle. No, like, are
they come embedded in this plate that is then attached to a bulbous looking
Yes.
handle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you can hold them all in your hand. Like that.
Yep. Yeah, and it says Drax down at the bottom. Yeah.
Oh no. No, there's a word that I'm forgetting because I'm a mess.
Are the
but it's
Infinity
basically
Stones? Okay.
somewhat synonymous to like omniscient, or like having their own source of consciousness. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah, and that was the question she wanted to ask, and I was sitting there and it was like midnight and I was like, babe, I can't even understand what you're saying.
So
also, what
I was gonna say is the answer technically is yes. The Infinity Stones do have their own consciousness, which is why the Soul Stone is able to lend itself to someone after they have sacrificed something they love, and then still come back on its own.
there you go, babe.
Yeah.
I got you your answer.
There you go.
Also, as to why like Wanda can actually feel the stone.
Yes. Yeah.
Because
Honestly,
the stones communicate with each other's stones, and what was it? The mind.
And well,
was
because
it the mind stone?
the
scepter was what gave.
with, right?
What's that?
She was tortured with the same stone that's in.
So that stone unlocked her powers. So that's why she's able to communicate with it. And also in the comic books, the Cosmic Cube, or what we know as the Tesseract in the MCU, actually took the form of a little girl in the comic books.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. And she worked at the Magic Castle. When she grew up, when she got older, yeah.
You never grew up, man. So when you say that, this is like she's like 7 years old.
Okay, but
bro.
hit us real fast, Tennessee, because I want to move on to our last like actual like.
The kid who's in Eternals.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they gonna do when that bitch grows up?
Right? She don't grow up. I'm gonna tell you right
she
now.
Won't. Yeah, she won't.
She won't.
She won't.
It's
Yeah.
That's her.
eternal.
So with the name Eternals, that's her eternal form. Plain and
Marvel
simple.
is gonna.
Damn, Xander just fucked all of us up. He's like, well, I saw it in a deja vu. I saw it in one of my time
Yeah,
travels.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
My
but
consciousness
no,
traveled back in time. Like, no, Disney actually purchased a cryo container just for that actress.
Genesee, what?
Honestly,
What you
though,
got?
Disney has done less wild shit than that. Less valid reason,
That's
if we're being honest.
That's fair. Guys, we have our last question of the night, and we have two choices. Okay, we have either A, the crushing weight of life barreling down upon us all, and those are my words, or the crushing weight of an upcoming movie. Which one do you guys want?
or are we voting?
Yeah, which of the two
It's a
do you guys
vote
want?
situation.
Yes.
I want the second.
Second, okay. And votes. My vote's the first one.
Movie. I'm going movie. I think about the first one all too often.
Yeah.
Amen.
My vote's the first one.
So,
Garrett,
I'm gonna go
Devin,
with-
what
I'm
you
gonna
got?
go with the crushing weight of upcoming tangs, please.
Tangs, yes, of course. Yeah, that's my embarrassing moment.
Dang.
Yeah. No, but really, Garrett, Devin, what's your vote?
I'm gonna say movie.
Yeah.
A movie. All
movies.
right, majority
Yeah.
it is. Majority is. All in favor, say aye. Aye. It's lit. Okay, 6. So we have let's see. Christopher Taylor writes in, just like you guys can, at patreon.com/Kraken Show. And he says, what are your thoughts on the upcoming Uncharted movie based on the new trailer?
I honestly don't think I know what we're talking about.
Like,
Genesee, we watched it during the Dune trailers. It's the Tom Holland
Which-
movie with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh,
Yes.
my baby boy.
Yeah,
Tom
so
Holland.
that Genesee, just to let you know, that movie is based on a video game called Uncharted. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just to
That's
give
why
you,
I didn't recognize it.
Of course. No worries.
Because I'm the opposite of a gamer babe.
Yes. Yeah, you're working your way there.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go
God
ahead
bless
and put
you.
this out there.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good movie in the same vein as Venom is a good movie, where it's enjoyable.
Please don't say that.
It's got something for people to like, but is it going to be very, is it going to honor the source material very closely? Probably not. Are fans of the game going to look at this and be like, oh man, I was such a huge fan of the game for some odd years, and now this is here, and I'm so happy. They're probably not going to say that. Honestly, the casting. Dude, no.
yeah.
I love Tom Holland. I love Mark Wahlberg. Not for this fucking movie.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I
mean, I don't know the source material.
yeah.
Sure.
I'm not excited, honestly. I'm not. Tom Holland still looks like he's 16. He doesn't look like a Nathan Drake.
I really love it whenever Devin talks about the younger generation of actors that are coming into like Hollywood's like latest and greatest, like Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Tom Holland. They're like Noah Centineo. They are the this time's like Brad Pitt and Orlando Bloom and all of that shit.
Yeah.
They're the big names. And I love it because you sound like everybody's dad. I'm sorry, Devin. But you do.
Here's the deal, though. This is supposed to be young Nathan Drake.
It is, but it I don't know. I feel like a younger Nathan Drake of that time would be a bit bigger and bulkier than he actually is.
Would he?
And if it's supposed to be a younger Nathan Drake, why are they using elements from the game where he's much older in the movie?
They literally
that part
have
is
the
weird.
same
That part's
scene
weird.
from was it Uncharted 3? The airplane scene? Two?
Yeah. No, for sure. It's weird.
For those of you at home who don't know, or haven't picked up on this yet, Genesee doesn't video game for shit.
She should.
God bless her
She
soul.
should. Yes. She should.
I don't think she should.
No,
we
she
will
should.
play.
She should.
We will play the video games at some point together, and you will hate me, and you'll hate yourselves
No.
for putting
Start her
yourself
off with
through
something
it.
wholesome like Phasmophobia.
Devin might hate you because he has
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Devin might hate it because he has like an internal like need to have to like win, like so he might hate you more than the rest of us would. But Devin would like afterwards be like, "It's fine."
I am that bitch who is like, I will just scream, no reason, and I won't control who's doing, and I won't know what's happening at all. And I know that about myself, and you need to know that, and it's fine. We'll all come out stronger. And
Well, if
better
you
people.
want, my daughter has an official Xbox account.
Of course
So you guys
she does. She's
and
about, like,
the Power Rangers fighting game is actually free with Game Pass. She plays it
You know
all the
what?
time, so you guys can go ahead and go head to head.
You know what, bitch? I played the fucking Nancy Drew PC game. I played fucking Barbie Dreamhouse. Go fuck yourself.
Yes, the point and clicks, the classic point and clicks.
You know,
Fuck yourself.
Sander,
Oh my
it's
God.
funny. It's funny that you bring up a fighting game because in the IRL, like most of my friends will not play fighting games with me at all.
I've tried challenging Devin, but we just haven't gotten to it. We
haven't.
gotten to it. You know, like there's.
If I owned Mortal Kombat, I'd challenge you.
I have Mortal Kombat 10. I don't have 11 yet, but like
I won't fight a hoe in video games, but I will fight you IRL.
bet. Run these
I will
hands, Jensen. Let's go. Let's go.
I will do some Smash Brothers. Like, you want to do some
Love me
Smash
some
Bros?
Smash,
I'll fuck
bro.
you up at Smash Bros.
Oh my god! I recently
You want to smash?
I want to smash.
my lovely wife's cousins recently visited, and I love. One of her cousins is like my kindred spirit. I love him so much. The first time we ever met, he was drunk off his ass, and I had just been to my naturopath, so we were not on the same level, but I was here for it anyway.
Love that for
And
you.
he held my face, and it was so funny because we were chatting, and I had no idea what he was talking about, and he had no idea what I was talking about. I made one of those jokes that I make where I was like, homophobia, but no one was actually being homophobic. You know, it was just like a mild inconvenience, which I made literally 10 minutes before we started this call.
And he's like,
and
"Isn't
he
Magic
got-
Castle a sex shop?" And you're like, "No."
He got so serious, bless his heart, and he was so angry, and I was like, "Oh no, why are we angry?" And he was angry because homophobia is bad, right? And so he was like talking about his brother who's gay, and he's like, "I will fight for you and Naomi and your right to be happy." And I was like, "How did we get here?" And he held my face in his hands and was like, "Genesee, like I will, like Naomi is my ride or die, and I would die for her, and I will die for you." And I was like, "Dude, I am not intoxicated enough for this conversation, but I love your energy."
To fight people,
sitting
you're not
there.
enough to fight people.
No,
imagine- I just imagine you standing there, just like, "Oh my god, yes, I'm here for it. I'm here."
Which is,
100%.
Never mind. I'm not gonna go.
Don't go there. Don't go there now. But anyway, since that day, he has been my favorite person. And so this summer, he taught me Mario Kart. Is that what it's called?
Mario
Kart. Mario Kart.
I'm very familiar with that game.
I didn't do well at the Mario. Yeah. So do you not know Ernell? Oh, I'm you video games.
Oh my god!
hold on,
I
wait.
see a future
What's
Shipwreck
happening
Show
right
game.
now?
I didn't understand.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't understand the name of the game. What is the game?
Mario Kart is when you play Mario Kart Brothers and you drink
Mario Kart.
beverages.
Oh,
You drink beverages.
because I thought y'all
And
were referring
so
to like
it is
burrito,
typically,
like the soup, the Mexican soup. And I was like,
Oh,
you're,
God bless.
like-
God bless.
like,
I wish.
It's a food
I
cart.
wish.
You're playing at a food
We look
cart
at-
because that sounds tight. Like I'm here
You
for
make
it.
me
Like,
Honestly-
hungry.
We live in Portland. I miss home. Dia de los Muertos is coming up. Good food. Don't talk to me, Ernell.
sure.
Anyway.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair
It's
enough.
fine.
Fair
It's
enough.
fine. I miss my family. Everything's fine. So, Mario Kart is when you play Mario Kart. We played in 4 rounds, 3 rounds of which you have to chug a beverage
Of course, yes, as one does.
during the game, but we don't drink and drive because that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
So you play the game and then you have to finish the beverage by the end of the round. And then there's like you do that for 3 rounds, and then the 4th round you kind of just chill out because you're gonna be stumbling home.
Imagine playing that with moonshine.
Oh no.
Xander be
Oh,
partying
no.
with those white boys, dude. those
Dude,
farm
this was
boys.
back in my lifeguard days, dude.
Yeah, god
And like
damn.
because like that as soon as the match starts, like as soon as the race is starting, like when not even you don't even hear the ding ding, you don't hear that yet. Okay, you just see the guy on the cloud, right? And as soon as
That's not how we play.
everyone's just chugging their drinks. I had a jar of moonshine and a bendy straw.
Oh yikes.
So I'm like,
So
yikes.
Classy.
isn't the rule on that is you can't drink till the race starts, but you can't
Yes.
drive and drink at the same
that's
time?
not
That's how we played. That's how we played.
We played like as soon as like the race is beginning, you're like, all right, drink up, get your drinks in now while you still can, and then all of a sudden, bing, bing, bing.
Although if you're playing with the moonshine,
and then
I
you
can
just
see.
go, and then all of a sudden
Yeah,
you get hit
yeah.
by a shell, drink, like
Because
oh my God,
Xander
it
was playing in hard mode, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
He was playing in
Yeah.
hard.
We were
yeah,
playing
yeah.
with fucking White Claws. Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, I
we
mean,
had
White Claws will get you pretty
moonshine,
fucking drunk,
like
honestly, though.
fucking-
Like,
Honestly,
straight up
after like
cocktails, like
yeah, I get
after
pretty.
playing that game twice and you've been through like 6 cycles with a fucking White Claw, yeah.
Garrick, I'm gonna get us back on track here. What
Please do.
What are your thoughts on the Uncharted movie?
So
oh, that's what we're
I
talking about.
haven't played the games myself. Good God, that was a fucking ride.
That was a huge
Like, dog, we got way fucking derailed as we do on
Like,
Kraken. Okay,
Dude,
like,
we're rolling in
I
the
just sat
forest,
back
bro.
and let it go too. I was like, I'm just gonna chill.
Garrick
I
was
just said
like,
a
I'm
fucking
here for the
word.
ride. Let's go, Garrick. Yeah, go.
So I haven't played like any of the Source games, but it sounds like Devin and Xander have, and the fact that they're using bits and pieces from like not in the chronological order of like the game's happenings, that would bother me. Just knowing the fact that that's already true. Tom Holland, they're like playing on the fact that he's like funny in like that awkward kind of way, which doesn't strike me. Like I don't know, it feels like really campy, like PG Tomb Raider, and I don't know if I like that.
You know, that's something I have to say is that I have no concept of the source material, which is how we got down that rabbit hole. And you're welcome.
The source materials can't be Tomb Raider.
So, but I do fuck hella with interviews and shit. We all know Genesee.
Not where I thought you were going with that. You put a lot of emphasis on the
back into
hella.
the whole Tom Holland, Timothy Chalamet kind of thing, and it's like, all
Well,
right.
exactly. That's my point. I spent like a good 45 minutes or no goddamn reason watching Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya, and Tom for no fucking reason. But I was just sitting there like in between meetings, like I might as well. And there are some really good crossovers of so in a recent interview with Timothy and Zendaya on the Dune tour, they did like a best friends quiz, right? And one of the questions was, who's your celebrity crush? And of course, Zendaya and Tom Holland are dating. So Timothy Chalamet answered
I still
Tom
don't
Holland.
believe that. That's a conspiracy.
Oh, I do. Good for them. Good for them.
No, no, you're not going to take Tom Holland from me. That's
fair.
Fair.
Yeah,
go on.
Fair.
Yeah. Proceed.
But anyway, so that's not the point. The point is, I was watching some interviews with him and reading some articles about this movie, and something that he said really struck me, and that, like, because I had watched the trailer already, and he was like, well, serious. And I was like, what? You like, I love you, Tom Holland. I fuck with you so hard, but this is not a serious role. Like, you couldn't watch that trailer and be like, oh, yes, finally, a serious role from Tom Holland. And then also something he said was he was talking about like And I found this really interesting because he was like, "Oh yeah, well, being in an action movie," and I was like, "Dude, you literally started in Marvel, like." He was acting like this is his first like action movie role, and you are Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You are Spider-Man. Don't lie to me.
I would-
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Sander.
No, you go. No, you can go
So,
ahead.
well, he was talking about how being in an action role like this, which is apparently different for him for some reason, I don't know. He paid a lot of attention to like how he would look and like looking masculine versus actually like playing the character, and that was a regret he had about the was not playing into the character and playing more for like the aesthetic of the character, which I found really interesting watching the trailer and not knowing the source material. Because I'm gonna show up for Tom Holland because like you know how it's Oscar Isaac, right? That's who was the dad in Dune. He
Yeah.
played the
Yes.
Duke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is what we like to call a daddy, like myself.
Yeah.
Tom Holland,
Myself as well. Myself as well.
Same.
But he's
Retweet.
my
Thank you.
daddy.
Retweet. Yes.
respect.
Hold on. Devin, is he your daddy too? You're the only one who didn't say anything. Is he your daddy
Oh
too?
yes, yeah,
okay,
he's my dad.
Perfect.
He already outed himself in our Dune episode.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, the
French.
entire time,
Weird.
during that, I was thinking, man, I wish my dad was like that.
I don't. I have parental issues, but that's not the point. The point is, the point is, Tom Holland is the opposite of daddy. I love him with my entire heart and soul.
Tom Holland
There's-
is baby.
Tom Holland is baby.
Yeah,
Baby,
Like
yeah.
He does
I
not
want to.
exude that kind of energy at all.
No.
I want to daddy.
I don't
dom
even think
Tom
when
Holland.
he reaches like prime age or like in his 40s, he'll ever be daddy. He'll still be baby because like, the way his face, like I think he's doomed for eternity with baby face syndrome. Like,
And
You
like,
know what's upsetting too is Tom Holland and I are the same age.
well, you're a baby too.
That's what I'm
so
saying,
it's, you
baby-
know,
I am a baby.
you
Although
are a
I
baby
have
too, yeah.
I have grandpa energy, I feel. Like I don't know how to work technology.
that's just
I
because you're
make-
wearing a cardigan.
Yeah. I don't know if I can back that. I don't know if I can back that.
That's Taylor Swift energy, you mofo.
Okay, for sure. Garrick,
I have a legit grandpa cardigan. I can grab that one.
Garrick, I'm going to send it back to you again because we had again derailed the
I'm sorry.
fuck.
Uncharted.
Garrick,
Uncharted.
What,
Uncharted.
okay,
Look,
I was talking about Tom Holland.
you know, sure.
Look.
Go, Garrick.
so like I said, having not like played the source games, all I can say is my wife, knowing absolutely nothing about this game franchise whatsoever, was just like, I want to see this movie. And I was just like, okay, that means I'm probably going to end up seeing this movie. But the fact that it enticed my wife, who does not play video games, probably tells me it's not going to be the tightest.
So
Is
I'm
that
here
a
to
knock?
support you in that.
Yeah,
Where it
Is that a
I-
knock
I-
on the movie or your wife?
yeah,
Oh
Yes.
I stand with your wife. I stand with the
Spoken
wife.
like a true husband.
Oh,
Yes.
So it's just Mark Wahlberg isn't really known to be a character actor at all. He's just Mark Wahlberg in everything. And he is not going to do Sully
Yeah.
any justice at all.
No.
Did you guys know there's like 12 Wahlberg brothers?
Yes.
Yes.
I did
Yes.
not know
actually
that.
went to
Yeah,
a Wahlburgers.
I only know like
I
of three
I
of
actually
them
went to one.
really.
I
Wahlberger.
I had no. Well,
Yeah.
okay. Great. That doesn't explain anything with his brothers. I had no fucking idea about that until someone recently. Anyways, Garrick, did you have any more? Anyway, before I go, I'm not gonna allow that train to fucking leave the station. Garrick,
No, I was just
continue.
gonna mention that.
honestly, no. Like, not really. Like, I'll probably end up seeing it. I mean, if it's cool. But like,
Oh, we'll be doing a
Dude.
review on it. We'll be doing a review on it.
oh yeah, I want to see it even like just for the laughs. Honestly, like when like the text popped up when it was at the big reveal at the end, where it's just like boom, Uncharted, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck are y'all using like this weird like Jungle Cruise text? With like, why do you have like with your cartoony Atlas stuff in the letters? I was just like,
Mhm.
It reminds it honestly. It reminded me of like Tailspin for some reason, like the way the art looked, and I was just like,
Yeah.
that's what this is gonna be. It's just gonna be Tailspin with Tom Holland and no bears.
Yeah.
At least they used the actual like logo from the games.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe that was why I
it's-
didn't like it. Maybe
it's
I thought the
it's
logo
very
looked
similar.
kind of cheesy.
It's so from my like when I looked at it, it was like they used what they had from like the video games and stuff like that and gave it like the cinematic pop that I like to call it, which is basically can we make it somewhat metallic and can we make it a little bit more 3D looking? That's about it. And yeah.
Look, you want to know what my final thoughts on this are? I saw the Assassin's Creed movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, did you not like it, or is that what you're implying?
It was garbage.
I mean, compared
Absolute
to
fucking garbage. Absolute garbage.
I mean, compared to Assassin's Creed games, sure, I kind of liked it. I kind of liked the movie. If I was pretending that it was just a movie.
We've
yeah.
already established that you're a very easy person to please.
No, here,
So-
okay,
yeah,
here-
you like bad
Hold
movies.
that right.
here,
You like Malignant, okay?
And he likes Army of the Dead.
Army of the Dead is fucking
I
fun.
still haven't seen that.
Okay, so
God damn it.
I'll give you this. I enjoyed Army of the Dead for what it was, just like on face value, okay. But when I thought more about it, I fucking hated it.
It looked like it based off of the kind of movie that it was and the runtime that I saw. I was like, this shit looks like it's going to be too long.
No, it was good.
The worst part is, Garrick, there's so many things that happen in that movie that have no explanation why.
Yeah. Well, see, I think the main reason I enjoyed Army of the Dead so much was because I actually ran it as a Discord watch party. And the only reason I enjoyed it so much was because me and like a whole bunch of other people that were watching it at the time, we were just ripping into the movie.
Just Mystery Science Theater 3000ing the shit
That's
out
amazing.
of it.
I
Yeah.
want to do that soon, guys. Let's do that.
Let's fucking do it.
We'll
Let's
do a
fucking- I'm
watch
down for
party
that.
soon. We'll do a watch party soon. But not until you guys just fucking admit that bad movies can be good. Just admit it.
Yeah.
No,
Just admit
okay,
it.
Ernell,
I'm
I'm
a
with
Twilight
you on the
fan.
whole bad movies can be a good thing. Like, I will watch movies that are admittedly like some of my favorite movies are
Me
admittedly
and Twilight
not
have a
good
bad
movies.
history.
Well, that's valid.
Can I rebuttal this? It's not that bad movies can be good. It's that bad movies can be fun because you cannot make a bad
Enjoyable.
movie good.
I'll take that. They're enjoyable. Yeah.
But if it's
Yeah.
enjoyable,
Yeah.
then it's not bad.
No,
Well,
it's still bad.
No, it's still
That-
bad.
That's like
That
some weird.
brings
That's
into
like some weird
consideration-
objectivity, like philosophy.
That
I mean,
brings
well,
into
no,
consideration
These are
what
black
makes
and
a
white
good
here, they're
film.
not gray.
Hear me
No,
out,
good
though,
and
right?
bad have nothing to do with fun.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
You can have good
Hear,
fun and bad fun.
hear
It's
me
true.
out. Hear me out.
It's true.
Hear me out. Hear me out. If you liked,
Good trip versus bad trip.
listen, someone can punch you in the face, and that's bad, right? Being punched in the
Okay.
face is not a
That's a straight. That's straight up
relatively
bad.
good thing, right? But some people like getting punched in the face. Okay,
I was gonna be like,
to
but
them,
some people are into that.
to them, getting punched
I
in the
don't
face
appreciate you calling me out like that.
is good. By definition, is inherently getting punched in the face is good to this person. Okay, so yes, you can make bad things good simply because of perspective, and that is what you and Xander seem to lack is fucking perspective. Okay,
No, I specifically said movies.
Because as a masochist, I would like to say that yes, go ahead, punch me in the face. I like it. Okay, but at the same time, I don't think it's good. I am
It's like-
very well aware of the fact that this is inherently bad.
it's like the same thing as like bad games still being fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anthem,
Like the
bad
Deadpool game.
still fun. You know what I mean?
I mean, if it was fun, then it wasn't bad. That's my
It was
point.
bad
It's
though
like,
because it had only 10 hours of content. It was
Guys,
supposed to be all this
We
other
can all
shit.
agree.
then it was a good
that
10-hour
Ernell is
game.
gonna die on this hill.
But it was not what they said it was.
Okay.
At all.
Then it was bad. Like,
Yeah. But
then it wasn't
Hold on.
actually
Hold on.
fun. Like, I don't.
There is one thing I want to say.
Okay,
There is
alright.
one thing I want to
Alright,
say
Xander,
to kind
Xander,
of
go.
bring us back on topic.
Please try
before
it.
we go off. any further. So if you are a fan of the Uncharted series and you want to see a live action adaptation of such, you can go on YouTube and search up Nathan Fillion Uncharted.
Yeah, he should have
And
been Nathan Drake.
there's a fan made film with Nathan Fillion, Stephen Lang as Sully.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I'm surprised no one actually decided, hey, this is fucking gold.
Yeah.
Let's pick it up and make it a full length film.
Yeah, Nathan
So-
Fillion should have been fucking Nathan Drake. I'm so goddamn
I
disappointed.
mean, it's still
Exactly.
it's
That sounds
literally-
lit as fuck.
Yeah,
Let me remember Nathan Fillion is.
he was in
I
Firefly.
fucking Nathan. Oh my god, I love Nathan Fillion. I'd be like, how the fuck
Yeah.
is he even?
Yes, Castle.
Oh,
Or better
Magic
known
Castle?
talk
yet,
about it,
Cade.
Daddy.
Cade
Cade.
6.
Magic Castle, the sex shop. Garrett, continue. Sorry, you were saying something.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, you were talking. You were talking. Yeah, I thought you were talking. All right. Well, I guess you're not talking.
No,
anymore.
I said Cade 6, just like Xander did.
Oh, okay.
He
okay.
said, I'm tired of you
Hold on,
hoes shouting over me.
I got
Yeah. Well, I'm fucking tired of everything myself too, and we're gonna continue to be tired of all of us every week going forward because this has been the Shipwreck Show. We're once a week, every week, 4, maybe sometimes 5, maybe sometimes 6, every once in a while, of the Brethren Court gather together to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has to throw our way each and every week. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/goodkraken show where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive post-show content, and even have early access to episodes like this one before they go live on podcasts and video services everywhere. But you can also support us by following and or subscribing to our YouTube channel by searching up Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and checking out our podcast by looking up the same damn thing and leaving us a review there. Until next time, my friends, I love you. And go to the Magic Castle sometime. I heard it's pretty lit.
Wow.
Give me a bad dragon while you're there.
Yeah, get yourself a bad
no.
dragon or two. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a bad dragon or two. Bye, I love you.